Hello my fellow Kenyans, habari zenu wa Kenya wenzangu. I'm Gakonga, the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. Habari zenu wa Kenya wenzangu. Today I want to speak about FKF elections, yeah? And I want to start by saying this. FIFA has only two choices. FIFA must now choose Vision Total Football Kenya or FKF, because as I keep saying, FKF will take our football nowhere. FIFA will have no choice except either choosing Vision Total Football Kenya or FKF. There is no two way going forward. There is only one way. And FIFA is either with us or on its own. And this is categorical. Because I want to start by saying, when FKF was formed in the year 2012, FIFA was somehow involved and they did not see what is wrong with FKF today. FKF did send their constitution to FIFA and FIFA did not see something wrong in that. FKF did share their election rules with FIFA and FIFA did not see anything wrong with that. Today, I must confirm the formation of FKF in 2012 was wrong. FKF election rules are wrong. Today, the problem we are facing, the problem that we are seeing in our Kenyan football is as a result of FKF having the wrong football system in the country, having the wrong representation, having the wrong football election rules wa Kenya wenzangu. Since the times of Nyamwea and up to now, we have never had a football election that is proper in Kenya. If FIFA has not seen red flags in the past, right now when Vision Total Football Kenya is pointing the way forward, FIFA cannot come and say Vision Total Football Kenya cannot go forward with the implementation of things that will make our Kenyan football be what it should be, my fellow Kenyans. So I will say it again, I'm categorical. It is FIFA is either going to be with Vision Total Football Kenya or FKF. And I want to say this, when it comes to the football president election, there is a lot of problems that we are going to face. And this is why, because for Nick Mwendwa to be elected as a football president, he must be endorsed by at least 5 branches, right? But there is no minimum. So that means Nick Mwendwa can carry on after being endorsed by 5 branches. He can go on and be endorsed by 30 branches. Here is the catch. When every branch endorses Nick Mwendwa, that branch locks another candidate out. As I speak now, there are 20 branches that has endorsed Nick Mwendwa. That means they have locked any other candidate that might seek the endorsement from those branches, because a branch can only endorse one candidate. So how about if Nick Mwendwa pays money or bribes 30 branches and they endorse him? That means all the other candidates have been locked out. And if FIFA cannot see this problem, then I have to say again, FIFA cannot help our Kenyan football. So again, when we go to the branch level, there are about 36 branches where there is no contender, where there is only one candidate who is standing for election to be elected as the branch chairman. Now, that means 36 branches. So out of 45 branches, there's only 10 left where new candidates can come in and seek to be elected. The point is, the president of FKF must be endorsed by branches. Now, here is the catch. In 2016, there were only 20 branches. Today, 2019, we are told there are 48 branches. Now, that means that the number of branches increased from 2016 to 2019. The number of branches increased from 20 to 48. Yeah, that meaning each county has a branch, and I think Nairobi has 2 branches. Yeah, so because we have 48 counties, but the branches are we have 47 counties, but the branches of FKF are 48. That is the reason, because Nairobi has been split into two. Now, here is what I want to say. These extra branch chairmen, they were appointed by Nick Mwendwa. So they were never elected in the first place, because 2016 is when the FKF election took place. Sam Nyamoya went out, Nick Mwendwa came in. At that point, the branch were 20. But at this point, we know they are 48. So the 28 branches chairmen were appointed, yeah? They were appointed by Nick Mwendwa. So if they were appointed by Nick Mwendwa and they were never elected, yeah, at the grassroots, by the football clubs at the grassroots, that means these people, they are Nick Mwendwa's appointment. When it comes to the endorsement issue, that they are going to endorse Nick Mwendwa, because he appointed them, it is very easy for him to get them to endorse him. So here comes the problem. Why are they endorsing Nick Mwendwa? Because they are representing nobody, because they were appointed. So that's the question. They should never endorse Nick Mwendwa, because their endorsement means the people they are representing are endorsing Nick Mwendwa. But because they were appointed by Nick Mwendwa, they are appointment of Nick Mwendwa, yeah, they cannot endorse him. This is wrong. Again, if FIFA cannot pick this red flag, this is why I keep saying FIFA does not know inside our Kenyan football. FIFA does not understand the problems facing our Kenyan football. It is only us Kenyans who understand the problems facing our Kenyan football. And that's why I'm saying Vision Total Football Kenya will point the way forward. And FIFA cannot stop Vision Total Football Kenya. FKF cannot run hiding under the skirts of FIFA. Why? Because all these problems that are happening, FIFA is watching, CAF is watching, but neither CAF nor FIFA has come out and say, this is wrong in Kenyan football, we want it restructured. So both federations, FIFA and CAF, have failed to do that. Right now, Vision Total Football Kenya is pointing the way forward. Why should FIFA and CAF come and intervene in what Vision Total Football Kenya and the followers of Vision Total Football Kenya believe is a new way for our Kenyan football? The Vision Total Football Kenya will help Kenya usher in a new era for football. Vision Total Football Kenya will help Kenyan football begin again. Like I keep saying, we must reset our Kenyan football back to the factory settings. That is where we must begin. What we have in Kenya, my dear brothers and sisters, is not football. I call it kicking about. Football must begin in Kenya. Football is about to begin in Kenya. Vision Total Football Kenya is the only hope for our Kenyan football. Vision Total Football Kenya is the way forward to help Kenya usher in a new era for football. My dear brothers and sisters, I heard Nick Mwendwa, and I'm quoting from what Nick Mwendwa said recently on TV, that Lamu County, Tana River County, and Samburu County will not have FKF elections. Why? He said there are no enough football clubs in those counties. Therefore, they will not participate in FKF election. I want to say this, and I have said it again and again. What is the official role of Nick Mwendwa? Because I have seen Nick Mwendwa in France following Harambee Stars. I have seen Nick Mwendwa in Egypt following Harambee Stars. I have seen Nick Mwendwa promising to buy a bus for Harambee Stars. I have seen Nick Mwendwa promising to build a 5-star hotel for Harambee Stars. I have seen everything. But what I don't hear is how grassroots football benefits from FKF. That is what football president should be concerned. It is not about following Harambee Stars wherever they go. And now, 4 years later, after being in office, the president comes out and tell us that 3 counties cannot vote because there are no enough football clubs. What has he been doing for the last 4 years? And I want to ask anyone else who belong to this Nick Mwendwa's team called Team Blue. Before 2016, they were Team Change. Now they have changed to Team Blue. Yeah? And I have a problem with this Team Blue because another issue is this when it comes to Kenyan football elections. The the president election must be delinked from the county elections. They must not be associated because of the conflict of interest that is there in our Kenyan football. Because the chairman at the county level want to get favors from Nick Mwendwa. Therefore, the incumbent, who is Nick Mwendwa, therefore they are going to endorse Nick Mwendwa, not because they want to, but because they want to get favors when they are elected. This is another important point. The endorsement of FKF president comes before the elections at the county level. So those who are endorsing Nick Mwendwa, why are they endorsing him and they are not elected yet? They belong to the last election. The new election has not taken place. So people at the grassroots have not chosen who they want, have not chosen